season. Marquez already racked up 27, which is his equal worst of his Grand Prix career. He joked with the Spanish media yesterday, at least he's breaking some kind of record. He had the back to the Marquez. Missed 9 Sunday Grand Prix as well, but the pair of them notch only one distinction in 50 clashes, but still 2 Grand Prix remaining in 2023. Back at the front, and Bastian Leary has gone into a real 20 of 20 with a near 1.9 second advantage over Alex Marquez. Bagnaia looks like he's safe and secure in an important 3rd place. Good for his championship aspirations, with Martin a distant 4.
Continuing to act quickly, he's broken the challenge of Francesco. 7th place, and quite yet, potentially Francesco has led forward. So a good day for them, but a brilliant day for Bastianini.
MotoGP race, Bagnaia looked like he initially missed the start, and he's going to get swallowed here, is he, by Martin, and now Bastianini's got the inside line coming from the second row grid. But it's Martin topping it out with Bagnaia in the first corner. Martin goes out really wide towards the marbles. Bastianini comes back to lead, Alex Marquez second, Bagnaia third, and now Martin back in P5.
By Marc Marquez, Fabio Quartararo with a very good start. He's been up a little bit. Quartararo into the top 6 now, but it's the 2 underdogs, it's the 2 who don't have championship thoughts on their mind who lead this race.
Yeah, that is Francesco there now. He was pulled about a move on the inside of the turn for this time. So leading the Malaysian Grand Prix early here is an Bastianini after an injury around his 2023 season. How good to see the beast back at his brilliant best in the front of this Malaysian Grand Prix early on. He's leading Alex Marquez.
Once again, the MotoGP team is just doing what they're into the back of Marco Bezzecchi, at the back of the minds of the riders stuck in this group is going to be front tyre pressure and front tyre pressure as well. That was a close shave there for Martin on the brakes of the first gear, turn 9. Martin over into the back of Bezzecchi, who will be thinking not necessarily in this World Championship picture, so not necessarily involved too much, but Martin's racing for his own results. As Martin now does attack, this is where he passed Pecco Bagnaia yesterday, and today he passes Bezzecchi and Martin up to 4th.
It's in these last 2 sectors where Bezzecchi has suffered turning that Ducati all weekend. He's still suffering at the after effects of that training accident back to one followed by twin Mandalika, who just can't pursue the bike around. That's change of direction, so he quickly loses that 4th place to Martin. Martin then can now set about engaging and fighting with his chief championship adversary, Pecco Bagnaia. That will complete Bastianini leads from Alex Marquez. It's an all Ducati top 5 in the back line.
Gresini there was going way wide into turn 1 at the back of the picture. He put himself under pressure there from Fabio Di Gianantonio. Released Fabio Quartararo back through once again into 7th place. And they lead there for the market second between themselves and this battle, which is not just for 3rd place, it's for crucial World Championship points.
Martin back through to the second gear, turn 4. This is where he crashed at the end of Q2 yesterday morning. Now he'll sweep left through turn 5, where he jumped up out of the lead on lap 7 here when 1.2 seconds clear of the battle waged between Bagnaia and Bastianini. Further on right, you can just see now that Bagnaia's right shoulder is your race leader Bastianini, who's been hotly pursued by sprint winner Alex Marquez. Alex Marquez actually had a good second sector on this lap 2. He's taken a 10th out of Bastianini.
Bagnaia at this stage is not going with them. Martin will sort of want to. Martin just pulls up when they arrive at the apex. Martin will surely want to try and get clear time again and get out front. He looks like he can tire temperature. He does not have that luxury.
On 5th place already from his equal worst ever Grand Prix qualifying. He's Marc Marquez 20 to start with already 41 places. 15th spot on the Repsol Honda. Martin looked like he was going to try and favour that tight inside line. Well, he picked up a second in the first one. Just wonder whether Alex Marquez is going to be quite keen to get on with this, just to alleviate any concerns about his front tyre temperature and pressure while he's in the slipstream on air Bastianini.
Well, he doesn't have any concern about this. If anyone behind him, as Martin goes a little bit deep there, but that should give him a better run
close enough to strike Bagnaia on the brakes into the first gear. Turn number one, come out a little bit hard there. Clubs now through this tight turn two, and start to build speed. With a little in there Bagnaia, that might just cost him a little bit of momentum, a bit of corner speed through this turn three. They are being dropped here, aren't they, by Gresini and Marc Marquez, who are just out in the picture, already sweeping through the second gear turn four. Looking back at Bagnaia towards Martin. Gresini is the 14th clear.
Conversation in the group between now and then. Of what he does if the two are together on track, but I'm sure part of that discussion would have been, hey, if you've got the pace to go win this Grand Prix, you go ahead with the moment. He's doing a pretty good job about it. Too concerned about sitting there in second place. He's able to just watch it and watch what he does and know he's got no threat at the moment.
Great to see the beast back on the prowl, isn't it? This is the Enea Bastianini that the factory Ducati team signed. This was the Enea Bastianini. Could be the same. Working against fractured left shoulder blade, and look, since the delivery, the very first team says when they caught him out, just destroyed the first part of the season when he was trying to gel with the GP23, trying to gel with the crew chief, trying to gel with the factory. The Ducati team really clip on the back foot as Martin goes for it on the inside of Bagnaia. Off the combat they go. They are shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow. So it was a brief excursion into the top three for Jorge Martin. Bagnaia got him on the exit of 14.
Martin can see what we're seeing. The top two are going to win. Go on with this. How much is Bagnaia concerned about what's going to happen with him, or is he just managing his pace and managing his tyres? Surely he won't be letting those top two get away by this much at this early stage if he could help it. A 58.9 Marc Marquez, the fastest rider on track. As Jorge Martin once again shows the front wheel to Pecco Bagnaia. He's had one attempt.
Marc Marquez. He's the only rider in the world to get on that last lap, slightly quicker than Bastianini directly ahead of him. They are 1.5 seconds clear. He's under big pressure here. He's got the inside line, Martin. He's just going to ease on the inside of Bagnaia into turn four. He makes it through this time round, having crashed late on in qualifying. They go side by side. Once again, down there around the outside. They are elbow to elbow again. Elbow on the tarmac, knee dragging as well through turn five. Bagnaia versus Martin. This is the title showdown we've all been waiting for. We've all been hoping for. Bagnaia versus Martin. Game on here in Malaysia.
With some serious bravery from Pecco Bagnaia to ride around the outside of Martin. Turn number five. He tried to go around the outside of him at the last corner of the penultimate lap in Borough. That one didn't work, but this move on this occasion certainly did.
And this is playing into the hands, they don't know it. Bastianini keeping that advantage at the front of this Malaysian Grand Prix by about a quarter of a second. We've just seen him there, sweeping out the picture through the long radius, sweeping right-hander, turn 10. We're on board with Jorge Martin. He's got a couple of blocks. As they fail to make it stick, as we look at the world champion now, coming through, turn 14 goes defensive there. He's not going to allow Martin back to it again, is he?
Just keep Martin behind him for as long as possible. At some stage, he's either going to have to back off to try and cool his front tyre and his front tyre pressure, to fight him for this third place, but all he's worth, he's not too concerned about the two getting away ahead of him. Quite clearly, his only concern in this race is riding immediately behind him.
Great shot there, just how aggressive, how quickly Martin was pulling us back the Ducati GP23 to pick up the drive grip, to pick up that acceleration grip coming out of that turn 50. He got a great drive to close it again in the slipstream on Bagnaia. Has he got any fingernails left there? Gino Borso looking both of the Ducati two teams. He's slugging it out for this year's MotoGP World Champion. Over the line, and then Gresini led Marc Marquez by just over 3.5 tenths of a second. There was a gap then back to 1.4 seconds for Marquez and Bagnaia. Bagnaia is responding though to this pressure coming from Martin. Fastest lap of his race so far, 1:59.8, which was a couple of tenths quicker than the Spaniard behind him.
Yellow flags are out in the second sector. There's someone towards the back of the field who has gone down. No one in the leading positions at the moment. It's one way to finish at the back of the field. And that is what, crash number 50 for our regular
century lap time. A record that they really did not want, was it, the HRC factory team? As that will travel on the season. Marquez already racked up 27, which is his equal worst of his Grand Prix career. He joked with the Spanish media yesterday, at least he's breaking some kind of record. He had the back of the Marquez in this 9 Sunday Grand Prix as well, but the pair of them notch only one distinction of 50 clashes. There's still 2 Grand Prix remaining in 2023. Back at the front, and Bastian Newey has gone into a real rhythm in this early part of the Malaysian Grand Prix. He's leading through the 3rd sector on this lap 5 and 20, but up nearly 6/10 of a second. Just wondering if Alex Marquez has just had to ease off on the first line, roll out of it just to try and get some cool air on that front tyre.
I wonder if that's what Jorge Martin's doing as well, because the gap that's opened up behind Bagnaia. It's 3 quarters of a second now between Bagnaia and Martin. Bagnaia's done a 1:59.2. He's upped his pace. It's a 59.7 for Jorge Martin, and that's why the top 4 are now a little bit more space now.
He was so much quicker than everyone else. A 59.185. Found half a second out of nowhere on Marquez with the Ducati. So Alex Marquez there just at the moment does not have this early race pace of Bastianini back end. Here was the number 23. Drops hard on the brakes into turn 4. Second gear right-hander. Very, very quickly. What was a couple of laps ago, just a 2 or 3 tenth lead. Bastianini will be very, very quickly a 1 second advantage. He's running away with this early on.
He might start to slip back towards Bagnaia and Martin. So we've got a mistake somewhere that saw him lose that half second to Bastianini, or whether it's the sign of something that's going to continue over a few laps. Through the 2nd sector, it's a 9 of a second. He's actually Pecco Bagnaia. So perhaps there's a little error somewhere on that bit of lap.
You feel that this could be a big message coming in from Bastianini. Move me out of the factory team at your peril, because that has been the hot rumour, the hot speculation here this weekend, confirmed by Paolo Ciabatti, the Jack Appleyard yesterday. Yellow flags around the sector as Miguel Oliveira and the Prix quartet have had a shocking weekend here in Sepang. Paolo Ciabatti to acknowledge Jack Appleyard that it is something that they have to consider, something they have to ponder if this man Jorge Martin does win the MotoGP World Championship.
So he's clearly got to take back down again. He's doing that 3rd sector. He pulled back a quarter of a second. So me and Bastianini saying that 1:59.1 last time around. That's not too sure. He's still got plenty of pace up his sleeve as well. Bastianini does a 59.5. Marquez actually lost a bit of time in that final sector. He's still got all 59.4. Slightly not Bastianini. So Alex Marquez certainly still has the pace to go with our race leader.
Not even a tenth between the top 4 lines on that last lap. 59.5 for Bastianini, 59.4 for Marquez and Bagnaia, and 59.5 as well for Martin. That's your riding championship picture. Not too much damage being inflicted here by Bagnaia. Martin, as it stands, as is, only losing 3 points heading to Qatar next weekend. That will see Bagnaia's advantage stretch out to 14 with just 2 races remaining. 74 points off the ground left for Qatar and Malaysia. Martin, all we can do about it is kind of match the pace of Bagnaia. He's not obviously quicker than the Italian, which will be a little bit of a forefront observing right now, having slipped now nearly a second behind Bagnaia halfway through this lap zone.
Behind Alex Marquez, who are watching at the bar. We'll keep you in plans on our timings going to see who that is. Bagnaia still holds 3rd from Jorge Martin. But second is that second group, if you like it. Fifth, it was Raul Fernandez who hasn't crashed, but has stopped with a technical issue. That really does put a cap on Raspberry's MotoGP. Both of his riders out.
Talk about a miserable Malaysian Grand Prix for the Malaysian-based squad. Good days well on there. We've had a weekend to forget, not just a day to forget. More problems then for Raul Fernandez. Here is Bagnaia then into turn 15. We know that this was going to be a time management race. How much of this early hot pace is being set by Bastianini and Alex Marquez going to be a factor as we move into the final third of the 20-lap Grand Prix?
Alex Marquez has 2 minutes. The fastest rider outside of Liverpool 4 is currently Luca Gresini. He's back in 10th.
Pace is taking on as riders go into tyre preservation mode. This was early on in the Grand Prix. We did see Jorge Martin make a couple of failed moves. Pecco Bagnaia directly ahead of him. Bagnaia really did. That showed that he's got the stomach for the fight. He needs to use MotoGP back up. Honour of defending that #1 place. We look at the helicopter shot down to the top 2 men of the championship. Now looking at the top 2 men in this Malaysian Grand Prix. Jamler's having a strong ride, credit to him. Hasn't been often lately where he's had the race of his teammate Brad Binder. Well, that's exactly how it's panning out right now. Miller in 6th place. He's comfortably half% clear of Fabio Quartararo. Don Antonio in 8th. And that's Brad Binder, who's a top 5 challenge right in the spring yesterday, just hasn't got materialised. That's all it's been there.
Marc Marquez runs 12th, Lace Spargo is 13th, he's just passed Charles Argo, having a little down in 14th, and then we find Marc Marquez in 15th, and then follow that ground on the first lap of this Grand Prix. He's not really gone anywhere since that point. Marc Marquez is currently holding off Augusto Fernandez for the final World Championship track.
So Enea Bastianini, his last podium finish here was right in the slipstream of this man Pecco Bagnaia in Malaysia 1 year ago. Back on route to 2023, the former Moto2 World Champion. Injury in the first round in Portimao, and then as he was just about working his way back to full fitness, he caused that controversial awful rider first which then put him back on the treatment table with fractures to his left ankle and his left wrist, but he's finally showing what he's capable of on that factory Ducati. Closing that thumb operated rear brake for the first time this weekend, which is not easy to master so quickly in the time constraints of the Grand Prix weekend. Whatever that thumb operated rear brake has done and the changes to his riding style and a few setup tweaks, they've clearly transformed Bastianini in terms of corner entry and braking, because that was the strongest part of Arsenal last year. It was the weakest coming into this Malaysian Grand Prix so far this weekend, but whatever they've done in that factory Ducati side-by-side team, how tough it has been for Bastianini. When you live for days like this is why you never give up, you never throw the towel, because better days are always on the horizon, and a better day beckons for the beast here in Sepang.
Will it be joy or will it be relief for Enea Bastianini? As you say, some of the dark days he's had in 2023 season. Actually, the first sprint of the season was broke his shoulder. Of course, he injured himself again in Barcelona when he started the first every time Bastianini's trying to get any momentum into his season, it's been snapped away from him. Major shot in the arm for Enea Bastianini and for the factory Ducati team as well, who are staring at their first double podium of 2023.
This was right at the start of this Malaysian Grand Prix, turn 14 on lap 3. Martin had a couple of nibbles at him, he just could not make it work. This is where Martin probably already was thinking, I have to go. I can see Bastianini Marquez checking out the front. Successive laps then at 14 and 4. Martin was able to get through. Bagnaia standing firm, showing just how much he wants to retain this World Championship.
Really stuck firmly in, didn't he, on the way out of turn upwards to back around the right-hand side. He skipped that right around the outside of Jorge Martin, who clearly into the contact with the reigning world champion. That is some serious bravery and some serious skill for your reigning world champion. These are the two premier riders in the Premier class this season, and it certainly looks with just not a lot to go now, because what he's going to continue to run the way to Qatar.
You can just see there the head shake, the sign of frustration of Jorge Martin, that he's just not been in the game. Really fascinating to find out what's been the speed limiting factor in this Malaysian Grand Prix for the number 89. It's been a long time in a full dry Grand Prix where Jorge Martin has been this far off the podium, certainly this far off the victory, which is firmly
as he starts the final lap here in Malaysia. So close to the winner, but he starts a lap 20 of 20 with a near 1.9 second advantage over Alex Marquez. Bagnaia looks like he's safe and secure in an important third place. Good for his championship aspirations, with Martin a distant fourth.
Continuing to act quickly, he's broken the challenge of Francesco. Seventh place, and right there, potentially Francesco has made problems. So a good day for them, but a brilliant day for Bastianini. 1 year of pain could be finally about to bring him some joy at last.
Fully fit and fully back up to speed, isn't he? And now Bastianini, he'd have been wishing that Ducati would a real break on his bike 6 to 7 rounds ago. It's going to be thumbs up though, isn't it, for the beast here. He comes now through turn 8. We all know he's got this one covered by any late drama, any late disasters. Brakes as hard as he dares into turn 9. This is going to be a popular victory, as we mentioned earlier on. After all of his injury turmoil, there are just 5 between him and a first victory as a factory Ducati rider.
I wonder what Alex Marquez will think of this. He does even the best results of the MotoGP career. Full length for Davies third. Second place, his best results since Aragon 2020. But surely Alex Marquez was the greatest object. Yesterday thinking this one could be mine, but it's going to belong to the East.
There's going to be a double podium for Alex Marquez and a double podium for Pecco Bagnaia. You've reported podium for the World Championship for the World Champion. But through the final corner, Bastianini is back. The beast is back with a bang in Sepang. And now Bastianini